Welcome back to 843-TV. We're now joined by Pam Brickell, who is the Arts Program Director here with the Spring Island Club. Pam, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Arts Program here on Spring Island?
Yes, it's going into its 26th year. It was the dream of Betsy Chafin. She's wife of Jim Chafin, and Chafin and Light developed Spring Island.
Okay.
And it was her dream to have artists connect with nature, and it just blossomed from there. We had a great visiting artists program where artists would come and spend a week, get inspired, and then they would donate a piece back to the trust from their visit here. So it really worked out. And then we started having workshops, and it's just grown. It's really, the program just took off, and used to be with the trust, but it's now an amenity of the club. So it's really growing.
Pam, how do they decide what artists to invite for the workshop?
Oh. We have a lot of members that travel, and they will run into artists that pique their interest, and they will recommend their artist. We have some artists that have found out about Spring Island's program over the years, and they will contact me directly. And then I hunt around too, because I see everyone working and what their interests are, so I will search out different artists to get them here for workshops. And we have a selection committee. That meets a couple times a year, and we go over all the portfolios of the artists. And for the workshop artists, we make sure that they're great teachers, because some artists can really paint, but expressing that and helping someone also learn to paint doesn't work sometimes. Right. So we have to make sure we have good teachers. And the visiting artists, they have quite a strict criteria that we're looking for. We want to make sure that they are really involved in their art and have the background that tells us that, yes, this is their profession, this is what they want to do, and their art just speaks about that. Sure. So that's pretty much that.
Could you, the thing that really impresses me about Spring Island is people will come here and they've never really been involved with art at all. And you have so many workshops. I mean, artist development workshops, I guess they're called. Can you explain how those work? I mean, that just to me seems like the neatest thing.
It is fun. It is fun. I work hard to promote members to take a workshop. We have it started with our creative groups too that nurture each medium. We have photography, ceramics, painting, and now metalworking. And if anyone's ever had an interest in any of those mediums, they seek out the creative groups, and it's a nurturing situation. And they also help us decide what workshop teachers they want to study with. And it's really involvement with members, and it just works really well to have them tell me what they want, and then I can go find it for them.
So you have members teaching members.
Yes, we have, every other year we have a member teaching member program, and that is those that are members that are really skilled in what they do will hold a mini 3-hour workshop. So folks that have never tried that medium can see if they really even like it, and that will encourage them to take a workshop. And then on the off years, we have the artist showcase, where members literally showcase their work in the art barn for all to see, and the talent is just incredible. It's fun. I mean, everyone always has in the back of their mind, well, I'm going to put this in the artist showcase. And that also builds workshop participation. Sure. It's fun. It's like you've had to put your want and need to create on hold because you've been busy all your life, and now's the time to let loose. Right. And I'm very big in charge of letting loose and having some fun.
Sounds like a fun job.
Yeah, it's great.
Spring Island's a pretty inspiring place to be as far as an artist.
It is. Absolutely. It is. And the art program has such a sense of community to it. You'll meet members that you may not have, if you're not a golfer, and that way, it's just another way to connect with folks.
Absolutely, another avenue for social engagement.
Yes.
Is there a performing arts program here?
There is a tremendous performing arts. That also has been with the island since, I think, pretty much inception.
Yeah.
And our current chair for that has some great contacts. And last Sunday we had a classical concert, and that was just outstanding. And this coming up, the end of February, we have the Phantom of the Opera ladies that have actually played on Broadway. Oh, wow. Each has played a role of Christine Day, and they will be here. It's just amazing to me.
So you have visiting artists come and perform, and then are members actually putting on any performances?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But every now and then I hear that they'll just get up and. I think JJ doesn't he? He gets and plays his music stuff. But we have quite a few musicians on the island that we're hoping they can get together and jam.
Absolutely. So I mean, it sounds like that this is just an avenue for residents and members to really, it's an avenue for social engagement. And then what are some of the other benefits of the arts program, you think?
Really a sense of place, because when they're creating, they're going to be out on the island. They're going to be getting that inspiration, and there's a lot of self-fulfillment with the arts, and it's just fun. I mean, the ability to just have at it and just find out the creative process that you've been harboring all inside. And I don't care. I've come across so many members that say, "Oh, I can't do anything," and then they leave with these wonderful pieces. Like, see, it was there.
Well, another outstanding amenity here for residents and members of Spring Island. Pam, thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
Stick around for one more segment of 843 TV.